Well, I always think it takes two parties to create drama, and I know just in my own life with my father that my dad was very loving, kind, caring, but he's also had the other side. He was very demanding. Loved to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do it. Knew how to use guilt, shame, remorse, and all that stuff. Really throw it at you. He's really good at that. And I remember later in his life, I thought, Dad, I'm just so tired of having this drama with him. And I thought, what does he want? What does he want? And it came to me, he really just wants to be heard. And so I just would listen to him and just agree. And quite frankly, that healed our relationship and changed everything. So I'm not saying that that's an end all be all for everybody here, but I know that there are, we have a part in it, right? So if there's drama going on, I think it's so important to look at your side of it. Speaking of that guilt and shame piece, what role does that play in hindering healthy connections? And yeah.
First of all, I love your share. Thank you so much for offering that because that's so beautiful. You were able to actually step inside your own adult self for that moment and look at your dad as a human being, not somebody who was supposed to be teaching you or always the leader, but somebody who was also just a human with all the human needs that we all have, which is just desire for affirmation, attention, affection, adoration, validation, right? That's what we all crave that. Whatever role we're in, we crave that. So anytime we can step out and we can do that. But for so many of us, we were shamed and guilted as how we were raised. And so when we become the parents to our own children, we are programmed kind of to do the same thing, or we do the opposite. We're so overly indulgent in kindness and making sure that every single thing that they do, they feel like they are the top of the world, that we create an excessive level of entitlement. So the balance in the book is really about how do you create this level of gratitude as well as healthy self-entitlement, but also compassion for one another. And it's a challenge, but it's workable and it's doable.
Well, I love the time I'm putting up there, sassy and rude. Okay, so we haven't talked about the sassy part of that yet. So I want to, I got to take a break, and we come back. Let's dive into, how we deal with the sassy daughter, right? How do we deal with it? Okay, we'll be right back.